So the lion is one of the most popular mascots for royalty in almost every culture in ancient history. And it's not very hard to guess why. A few years back, I went on a safari and I had a chance to see some lions. And these things are beautiful and they're terrifying. I mean, they're majestic. And the way they walk, it's like every step shows they know they own the ground they're stepping on. Even ancient Israel wasn't immune to the lure of the lion. In ancient Israel, there were these bronze stands in the temple that had lions carved into the side. King Solomon had this enormous throne with 12 giant steps leading up to it, and on every step of this throne there was a lion statue, one on each side, plus 2 extra lions on top on either side of the throne. The Lion of Judah was one of the most recognized symbols in ancient Israel. Even the biblical prophets picked up this image of God like a lion. The prophet Jeremiah says that God's coming judgment is going to be like a lion stepping out of its lair with this roar that shakes the earth. The prophet Hosea says that God's wrath is like a lion devouring its prey. The prophet Micah says that in the future, there's going to be this great victory in Israel by a ruler who will be born in Bethlehem. And that victory will be like a lion tearing through a flock of sheep, mauling and mangling as it goes. Well, in the book of Revelation, the seer John gets this amazing vision of heaven. He gets to see what lies beyond the veil that normally blocks human sight. And there's this thunder that's crashing, and there's lightning flashing, there's smoke and incense that fill the space. There are these giant flying beasts with 1,000 eyes apiece covering them that are roaring out their praises to God. And in the midst of all of this sight and sound, there's suddenly a voice that cries out, "Look, the Lion of the tribe of Judah has triumphed." And silence falls in heaven as all of the heads swivel and the smoke parts for the victorious king to step through, and he comes and he stands in the middle of the throne of heaven, and he opens his mouth and he gives his great victory cry, "Bah." It turns out the lion is actually a lamb. The Lion of Judah is a lamb. And this is the most shocking moment in the Bible. This moment changes everything because the veil's been peeled back, and finally we get to see what real power looks like. And we get a look at the power that is shaping the course of history and conquering everything, and it looks like the power of self-sacrifice. A lion has blood that it wears on its teeth, but this lamb, the only blood that it's wearing is the blood that's on its neck. The only blood that the lamb is wearing is his own. And yet, at the sound of his death cry, nations fall to their knees, and strongholds crumble, and hell breaks loose, and all the captives go free. I mean, his blood is the thing that turns the course of history. The power of evil is defeated by willing self-sacrifice. We Christians, we don't belong to the army of the lion. We belong to the army of the Lamb.